Hello and welcome back to Read, Watch and Talk, where I, Geeti, talk to you about books, movies and sometimes just randomly about life. Moving ahead, as you have seen from the thumbnail and the title of the video, we are talking about how feminism helps us interpret mythology. Today we can talk about these two books, Palace of Illusions and The Forest of Enchantments. These are two books by Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni, and I don't think she needs any special introduction right now. Anyway, moving ahead, as our topic suggests for the day, how has feminism helped us interpret or reinterpret mythology? What is mythology? For example, when we talk about mythology, if I break the word down, it turns out to be myth or logy, right? So the word myth, we often associate with the word myth with not truth, not fact, made up. In this case, these two books exemplify two very important myths in our country: the Mahabharata and the Ramayana, the epics of our religion, the epics of our country, the poems that almost define our culture. So what we are going to discuss in this video is that if these narratives can be reinterpreted, the narratives of the epics, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the mythological structure, the culture defining factor in this myth, if these can be reinterpreted using the theoretical modes and the theoretical learnings of feminism. To begin with, what Divakaruni has done with these books is that she has reimagined these epics from the perspectives of the two heroines, probably the unsung protagonists of both the epics. The Palace of Illusions is Divakaruni's creation, her reinterpretation of the Mahabharata through the perspective of Draupadi, while The Forest of Enchantment happens to be the same reinterpretation of the Ramayana through Sita's perspective. By reinterpreting the cultural significance that these mythological structures have created for centuries, what Divakaruni has done with this text is far beyond what only a daring novel can do. She has taken a step out of the boundaries and gone ahead to make the Ramayana a Sitayan. This Sita is the woman we would love to become. This Sita is the woman we would love to look up to. This Sita is vocal about her desires as much as this Draupadi is when she's talking about her desire to be with Arjun, when she's talking about how she has loved Arjun and wanted to be with him. Again, when we come back to the initial question, how feminism makes us reinterpret these myths, we come to the fundamental question of the interpretation of the characters. The meek, docile woman that we have usually encountered in the narratives of the epics are actually broken by Divakaruni in these creations. She has created two protagonists, Draupadi and Sita, and told the epics from their perspectives. It was so important for Ram to avenge Sita's honor, but same man, same husband throws her away. Same husband abandons her when she's pregnant with his children. I think these reinterpretations, these feminist reinterpretations, give us an insight into women being subjugated to oppression and torture since centuries. In Palace of Illusions as well, if we talk about Sita, we have to talk about Draupadi here, because who gave Yudhishthir the right to put his wife on stake? Who? Feminist reinterpretations, feminist retellings make us question these things. Both these retellings give us a look into what and how we have seen the characters in the original epics and how the characters can originally be seen as. I think one of the most interesting facts about both these books is that it does not glorify patriarchy as expected from a women writer. Chitra Banerjee Divakaruni has very efficiently incorporated the female perspective and broken traditional patriarchy in a very solemn manner. The Sita we know, the Draupadi we know, has probably been dissolved by Divakaruni because she wanted her protagonist to take a stand for herself. The Ramayana, the Mahabharata we glorify is patriarchal in nature. But when we read these retellings, it becomes easier for us to find out what has happened because these retellings incorporate a female perspective. These retellings incorporate a perspective which is not what we expect. And a perspective which tells us a story different from the ones that we've read in the epics. A perspective which probably tells us to look at it in some other way. A perspective which probably takes us down a long way and makes us realize that we have missed points which should have been earlier noticed by us from those original epics. While Sita is giving the Agni Pariksha, we understand that even in the present day, the women are forced into these tests of their innocence. They have to prove their innocence. Why? They have to prove that they are untouched by any form of sin. The ending that Divakaruni has given in Forest of Enchantments is that Sita is saying that she will not give any other Agni Pariksha. She will not do the fire test. Because if she does that now, the word will roam around society, and for centuries to come, her daughters, Sita Ma's daughters, will have to give the same test. Don't you think that we women are still giving the same test? We women are still subjugated to the same societal pressure, societal dominance, cultural constructs, gender identities, gender roles, oppressive forces of patriarchy. All of these still rule us. And about Draupadi, what has she not faced? She has been forced to be wife of 5 husbands, something that she has not done very willingly. She was used as an instrument to reinstall dharma by the gods probably. Is that not patriarchal? Was she asked before using her as an instrument of reinstalling supposed dharma? Was that not patriarchy itself? Be it Draupadi or be it Sita, in them we see a domestication of women which happens till today. A domestication of women who are probably voiceless and marginalized in the name of their respect and honor being saved. So dear women, if you think your respect and honor is that fragile, do not ask questions. But if you think a new Draupadi, a new Sita exists within you, then probably don't forget to question the social conventions. Don't forget to step out of the house. Don't forget to step out of the boundaries created by men, created by patriarchy. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching Read, Watch and Talk. I'll see you in some other video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and tell in the comment section below if you like it or not, or if you have any suggestions for me. Till then, bye bye. Love you.